Alrighty, I thought I'd give you a little update on the greens. So last week we had temperatures down to negative 12 or 15. It was really cold and I was worried, but every year at this time things look a little sad, and I thought I would show you up close what I'm talking about when mid-January. So today's January 10th, so we still are going to be getting some of our coldest days between now and springtime usually. So they are doing okay, everything's okay, but I thought I would give you some up-close shots to see. So I did put on my Christmas light strand and during those below zero days, and it seemed to be working. It seemed to well, I'm not sure if the lights did it or if it was just the extra protection and that they just made it through, but I'm going to show you that things don't always look super awesome at this time of year. So let me show you some of the areas that look kind of sad, so that if you attempt this and you see some of this, you don't get too worried about it. So you can see in some of these areas it's pretty pitiful. Right here I probably will have to end up reseeding, but you'd be amazed to see, even when there's areas that look really, really sad, if you get up close you can see that there's still new leaves growing, and the roots are strong enough that they are going to bounce back from it. So certain crops like this mosh lettuce is doing really well. The spinach is just so hardy. This bright green is a black-seeded Simpson lettuce, and it's doing really well. Certain areas it's not doing as great. Some of the kale here where I picked looks really stringy and sad, but there's going to be a bunch of new leaves that'll shoot up from there. One thing that didn't do great is this arugula, and I remember from last year telling myself, you know what, arugula is just not the best winter crop because it doesn't withstand the cold quite as well, and then as soon as the temperature warms up it starts to get it bolts really quickly. Sorry, excuse my poor camera skills. So we've got a few cilantro seedlings even that popped up here. This is our Italian Toscano kale doing really well. That really holds up nicely to the cold. The black-seeded Simpson lettuce again doing well. Spinach is really hardy. There's definitely, if you get up close, so you can see there's some areas here where the cold, where the frost, or the freeze, because everything was so frozen. I should have taken a video that morning after the freeze. I just was looking at everything thinking, oh, I don't know, everything looked solid. If you picked it, it was pretty much solid ice. So it's kind of amazing and miraculous how it can thaw out and come back. So that's where we're at right now. Things are a little sad, but I'm not worried. Last year they were just like this, and I talked to some friends who had more experience, and sure enough, they were right. Everything came back beautifully. So that's the update right now from the hoops. Hope this is helpful. Thanks, guys. Bye.